Did I feel safe in prison? So here's the thing. When I got to prison, I was so brokenhearted. I had a 7-year prison sentence, and I don't think I was scared. I was just brokenhearted. And then I noticed right away, as I'm trying to get to know people and navigate my way around, there were a lot of people selling things. Like, they had their side hustles because they didn't have family sending money in. And so they'd be selling cheesecake, or they'd make candy, or they'd want to crochet something and sell it to me. And, out here you can go to a Kool-Aid stand and buy some Kool-Aid, but in prison you can't get away from it. So if people are asking you to buy things, and I bought some things, and then they wanted me to buy more and more. And it just got overwhelming and intimidating. And so I had to kind of say no. I had to get really good at saying no. I remember the first time I really felt scared. And I had told my counselor I was in prison. I'd been there about 2 months, and my neighbors next to me, they were girlfriends, and they were fighting a lot at night, and they were loud, and it was kind of scary. And so I had told my counselor, I was like, hey, I'm a little bit worried about these people in the room next to mine. They're pretty loud, and I think they might be beating each other up. So he tells the head orderly to keep an eye out for that room, which of course the head orderly went to them and told them. Boy, did I learn there not to go to a counselor on that stuff, just talk to people myself. But anyway, they really kind of bullied me. Like, they put up a sign that said, louder's a snitch. And then one time during count, so the officers walk through the whole unit and count you, and they were on the other side of the unit, so it was really quiet on our side. And the girls in that room just started yelling, louder's a snitch. Woo, woo, woo. We got the police living next to us. And I remember when count cleared, my roommates were in there just like, and I felt physically sick just listening to it. And as soon as count cleared and we could walk out of our room, I remember walking out, and I held my head high, and I just looked at him. And then I walked over the track, and I walked circles, and I just made peace with it. And I talked to my boss, and I said, should I be concerned? And she goes, if you are, you can go ask to be put in isolation for protection. She goes, I don't think they're going to do anything. They're just doing that little, we're the head roosters in the house. But it was intimidating. Also, I learned a valuable lesson: hold my head high. And it worked. I had other incidences in prison where I just held my head high, stood my ground, and I was never bothered.